We have processed and have been processing the ministerial policy statements. The budget committee is now handling, and the process is still on. Of course, as and when some information does come, it's good that we raise it for government to take note, because this budget process is still ongoing. Honourable Speaker, it has become obtrusive that government continues to use and occupy vital national installations without paying rent to landlords. And it's very worrisome. In 2013, government returned a number of properties to the gov't of Buganda and Buganda Kingdom for that matter. And what was meant to happen thereafter, government was either meant to begin paying rent or to compulsorily acquire, as provided for in Article 26 of the Constitution, which says before you compulsorily acquire, you should pay what is fair, adequate, and you should do it promptly. It's now about 12 years. And so there's a couple of these installations that government continues to occupy: Makindye Military Barracks, Makindye Court Martial, Kigo Prisons, Katabi Air Force School Land, Bukakata Air Force School Land, 70 prisons built by Buganda Kingdom, courts of judicature, local government structures and headquarters, part of the land at Mbuya Barracks, electric power transmission lines going through some of this land, and so on and so forth. Honourable Speaker, the debt that government owes to the Buganda Kingdom through these and other properties is 529.7 billion shillings. However, the chief government valuer has so far verified 160 billion shillings of this. But even this 160 billion shillings has not been paid to date, despite numerous reminders of the same. The budget does not reflect this year after year. And here is the worry, right, Honourable Speaker. The landlord can very potentially sue government, and then government will be condemned to costs, and then we'll have unnecessary legal battles over matters that can be dealt with amicably. Honourable Speaker, government has offered 60 million shillings to the gov't of Buganda and other cultural leaders as a monthly salary. I have it on good authority that the gov't of Buganda has never picked this salary. In fact, according to the Kingdom administration, they're saying, you pay us what you owe us, then the salary will not be a big issue, the 60 million shillings. Honourable Speaker, government has on numerous occasions sent URA to demand 3 billion shillings in taxes from the Kingdom establishment, yet the same government owes the Kingdom over 500 billion shillings. The Kingdom is engaged in several projects, such as building schools, hospitals, universities, tertiary institutions, and recently a hospital was opened in commemoration of the Kabaka's 70th birthday. The Kingdom recently gave out tractors to all 18 counties of Buganda. When government holds back this money, it's frustrating these developmental projects by the Kingdom. Honourable Speaker, does government know about these concerns? And if so, what steps are being taken to remedy the situation? I'm glad the Attorney General is here. Hopefully, he could have a response for us on this matter. Thank you.
Thank you. Right Honourable Speaker, I thank the Right Honourable Leader of Opposition for raising this issue. One, I am fully seized with this matter because I chair that committee personally. So unless I hear from the people you speak of, whom I engage with regularly on these issues, I'd rather you leave that to us, because I have not received any complaint from the Kingdom in the way I am handling this matter. Right Honourable Speaker and Honourable colleagues, Right Honourable Speaker and Honourable colleagues, I am fully seized with this matter.
Point of order.
Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, I had honestly expected the Attorney General to talk to us about steps being taken to remedy the situation, but he seems to say, I have got no say on this matter. We are the ones who appropriate, and this is taxpayers' money we are talking about. Government is occupying these properties. Government is not an individual entity belonging to anyone. We are all part of government. So when we raise these matters, you cannot say it is none of your business. The people who we should pay, they are comfortable. Surely is the Attorney General in order to say that we cannot raise a matter, because what's for sure is that these monies have not been paid over time. As leaders, we have a right to raise these matters. The same way we have been raising, by the way, government has got domestic areas to the tune of 14 trillion shillings. Ugandans who have given government services, products, they have borrowed from government to do business, from banks, and government is not paying them. So when we raise these issues, you cannot say we are engaging the people we are meant to pay for them, they are comfortable, you, it's none of your business. It is our business because this is not your money, it's taxpayers' money. Is he in order, right, Honorable Speaker?
Thank you. Now, both you and that, both of you are right. You are right as a member of parliament and as a leader to raise issues for your people. But then the Attorney General says, I'm in touch with these people, okay? And now you cannot dispute what he's telling you because he's in touch with them. Okay, so now, I don't know what would be wrong with the Attorney General saying I'm in touch with these people. And some of the things you can say, colleagues, listen, some of these things you can say here, others you can't say. You engage. I know also I've been involved on these matters, by the way. These matters of Buganda. I've been involved. When it comes to their payments, I know a lot of discussions are going on. So maybe they've chosen two routes. A route of going through our colleagues and a route of engaging government. I hope we should meet at the center and we ensure we solve this issue. That's what is critical. Okay? Yeah. So Attorney General, since...
Thank you very much. Now that we are both correct, I can assure you we are handling this matter and we have the things that I do not want to discuss here, we are handling the matter.
And when we go back to our constituencies, the Buganda, on whose behalf the Kabaka holds the properties that were mentioned here, ask us questions. And it is from this House, Right Honorable Speaker, that we are supposed to get answers. Wouldn't it be procedural, okay, Right Honorable Speaker, if it would please you that this House is briefed specifically about the issues that have been raised by the leader of opposition, instead of the Attorney General keeping information to himself and saying that I'm discussing with those people. Because for us, some of us, this is where we are supposed to get information from. And he has said that nobody is complaining. The Buganda in Mukona are complaining. So you can't say that no one is complaining, you are negotiating. And those are the people I represent here. The matter that has been raised here, Mr. Speaker, came out prominently during the celebrations of the Kabaka's birthday. And they are saying the Kabaka is owed a lot of money that is supposed to run the kingdom activities and also his personal administration, but government is not paying him. Up to 150 million that has already been cleared. So, Right Honorable Speaker, wouldn't it be procedural okay if the Attorney General would come with a report to this House instead of hiding in talks which he cannot prove that in fact they are taking place, Mr. Speaker? This is an official matter, Mr. Speaker, that we cannot allow the Attorney General to hide information from Parliament. In any case, the money is supposed to be appropriated by this House, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Buganda. Even me, I'm in Buganda, by the way. Yeah, and I engage with senior leaders in the Buganda Kingdom at a high level on these matters, inclusive on these matters. So the approach they are taking, I don't know how they agreed with the Attorney General on how to handle, okay? But like I said, it's okay as leaders for us to raise these things here because we are people's representatives. Attorney General, do you think you have a format in which you can update this House after budgeting, after this process?
Right Honorable Speaker, I think I have assured the House that this matter is being handled. And I think it's inappropriate for me to stand here and discuss what is being done. What I can assure my colleagues from Buganda, such as myself, that this matter is being handled, and and even the figure you're quoting that has been verified is not complete. So the process is ongoing, and we are handling this matter. Thank you.
colleagues here, we trust it. And Attorney General, I know, is a very, very obedient Muganda. So I don't want it to look like he has abandoned his people. But also again, Toro Kingdom brought me the same. You know? Yeah, also Toro Kingdom brought the same. For us, Bachiga, we have nothing to claim. The fortunate bit of it. Yes. Let's get a way of communicating. We have channels of communication. Okay? We have channels of communication. Let's not really make it explode here. So, honorable colleagues, I was guiding you. I know even Kasese, even the Wakondo, all they are demanding. I know all are demanding. And that Attorney General is looking into these matters. Well, honorable colleagues, item 4, you remember we stood over it because we wanted government to go and reconcile their positions. Today, I consulted with the Attorney General and the Ministry of Works. They have not yet reconciled their positions. So we want to give them a chance on this bill, since it's a government.
Kitukwasiza nnyo ennaku ensonga eyo bw'ezze ku fula ya Parliament nga twemulugunya olwa gavumenti okukozesa ebintu bya Buganda byeyalemera ebimu netayagala kusasula busuulu ate netayagala nakubizza ate Attorney General atatunyonyola mu bulambulukufu awo batuuse nawoozabuuza mutuli mu kwogerezeganya ne Buganda ngera babadde bakola ne Attorney General abaasooka babadde bakola tuli mu kwogerezeganya. Twagala gavumenti esse mu Ssaabasajja ekitiibwa, twagala gavumenti esse mu Bwakabaka ekitiibwa ng'etusasula kye tulina okufuna ng'ekomyawo ebyaffe bye yatwala kuba ebimanyi bulungi nabwawo bibiri.
Kituufu Attorney General atugambye mbu tugira tubyesonyiwa, ategeeza nti Katikkiro n'ab'Emmengo bali mu kuteeseganya okulaba ngeri ki gye bayinza okubasasula, naye ffe tetukkiriza kubanga ffe tukimanyi bulungi nnyo nti buli tubali tugenda Emmengo naddala mu kaseera kano we tugenzeyo mu biseera by'emisinde gy'emyaka 7 egya Ssaabasajja Kabaka, buli tubali tuyingira mu kafubo babadde batujjukiza nnyo ebbanja lya Ssaabasajja Kabaka ne Buganda okutwalizaamu ng'ebanja ku bintu byayo naddala obusuulu gavumenti bw'erina okuwaayo obuli mu billions kumpi 5 n'omusobyo. Kalowooza nno nti nno ffe ngaffe ababaka abava mu kitundu kino ekya Buganda tulina okusitula amaloboozi gaffe okulaba nti esente ezirina okuyamba Buganda okulaakulana zivaayo mu gavumenti nezisobola okugenda gye zirina okugenda, kubanga billions 5 zisobola okuyamba Buganda okukola ebintu bingi. Kati tuyinza kusirika busirisi era n'olwekyo tugamba buli yenna ali mu nteekateeka eno ey'okulaba nti nno bateesa okulaba nti bawa Buganda sente zayo ez'obusuulu ate n'enteekateeka ey'okulaba nti bava ku ttaka lya Buganda bagende beegulire ettaka eryabwe. Twagala okulaba ng'ekintu ekyo kyanguya mangu kubanga Buganda efiirwa buli bbanga eriyitawo nga teyambiddwa.